Assalamualaikum. Hello again you all. We meet again for this week's lecture. Hope everyone is coping well. We are going to dive into the next objective in this basic subchapter, which is a continuation to last week's lecture. So worry not, it's going to be fun. Bear with me. It is to be able to use output and input statements, including output string. So first of all, let's check on previous tasks. Do you still remember this exercise? Great! Now, please check as the answers are highlighted in red. You can further ask your tutorial lecturer for further discussion. In Chapter 1, you have learned about problem analysis to breaking down a problem into input, process, and output. Then, you have also learned designing solution using pseudocode and flowchart. And I bet you are already familiar with input and output given the task during your practical classes over these past couple of weeks. Basically, they are separated into input, process, and output with specific keyword. For input, you will always use input, read, or get, then followed by variables. Java, on the other hand, is basically translating this human understanding to a line of instruction which a computer can digest. So, in one line, the full syntax would be as per shown. To understand this line better, let's separate this long line into two parts. The first one is Java Util Scanner SC, and the second one is New Java Util Scanner System In. The first one means we are giving an instruction to computer to create object of scanner with a variable named SC. And the second one means getting instance from the user that eventually reads from input stream. Of course, it involves technical understanding to get this through. But as for now, it is enough for you to understand up to this point. In Java, the syntax is super easy. It is almost half of a line than that of input statement, which has more jargons. You can interpret what Java does here without having to separate anything because there is no equal symbol. So basically, it is system.out.print with bracket, a reference to output stream in Java that prints anything we insert in the parentheses, or simply known as bracket. You can either insert a string like hello world, a character A, a variable num1, or an operation like 2 plus 3. As for illustration, you can further ask this to your tutorial lecturer. Now, it's time to test your understanding. Exercise 1. What is the correct syntax for output hello world with exclamation mark? Exercise 2. What is the correct syntax for output 5? Have you logged your answers? Right, whoever answers D for exercise 1, you got it all right. Marvelous. So the first one is wrong because it doesn't have exclamation mark. Meanwhile, what we want to output has an exclamation mark. The second one is unacceptable because there is no quotation mark. The third one is unacceptable because it only uses a single quotation mark, which is used for a character, not a string. And of course, the final answer is D, with the correct syntax. The second exercise, we want to output 5. Therefore, the answers are A and B. C is wrong because 25/5 is now interpreted as string as it has quotation mark. 5.0 is also wrong because it will print 5.0 with decimal, which is not the answers that we are looking for. So C and D are unacceptable. That's all for today. Thank you. You can get better grip on the concept with practice. See you!